of Liberty, but we are not in New York. This casino resort called New York, and it shows the Manhattan skyline, you know, the kind of Chrysler building and you know the other kind of buildings. And like all other Vegas buildings, is spectacular, magnificent, out of the world, and yeah, everything amazing, exotic, yeah. And then we on the distance we see the Trump Tower, we see the Eiffel Tower just rising above. So everything is like so exotic and everything. This is MGM Hotel. So this is the whole New York, yeah, like this place, and there's one more place called Macau in China. They are like sisters of each other. So all the amazing, exotic and magnificent buildings, things, and you know people doing crazy things, and limousines, and yeah, everything is out of the mind. The shows are out of the mind. I mean, you have the Cirque du Soleil shows. Morning I saw the Cirque du Soleil shop actually. First time in my life I have seen such a shop. So everything is like magnificent. This is the Statue of Liberty, but we are not in New York. We are in Las Vegas. Yeah, you have the the New York skyline, the Manhattan skyline, so to speak, the Chrysler building, and all the other New York iconic some of those buildings replicated in Las Vegas. So this is called the New York Casino, and then on this side we see this, the magnificent lion of the MGM. Whenever we see the MGM, we always remember the golden lion, right? So this is the golden lion, and this is the MGM. They are also playing. They have a grand theater. They are playing this Cirque du Soleil shows. It's called Cirque du Soleil is like the out of the world shows. I mean, the spectacular circus is basically Canadian origin, but and then of course the magnificent New York, the Statue of Liberty, and all those stuff. Yeah, the New York skyline kind of. This side we have the Mandalay Bay, and it's one more amazing, mind-blowing. Just now I was out of Bellagio, Las Vegas. It was mind-blowing as well. They were also showing the Cirque du Soleil shows, and first time in my life I saw a Cirque du Soleil shop actually. Like different shops, like one was a cigar shop. I learned so much about cigars. I mean, some other cigars, and then one more shop that I saw was that of what is it called? The Mont Blanc pen. They have a Kennedy pen. They have a the Marilyn Monroe pen, and one pen. The lady was there was saying one pen costs $1.5 million. I mean, I can buy many houses with that money. I mean, so the handbags, some of the handbags that the women have are like will cost more than a house I live in. So that's the kind of craziness, and yeah, everything is there. The limousines, they're crazy people. Yeah, everything is just mind blowing, amazing and mind blowing. Yeah. This is the New York. They are also having a roller coaster there. The roller coaster is just moving, and this is the replica of try to create a replica of New York in Las Vegas. And we see the Statue of Liberty, obviously. New York, it's an iconic statue, right? Forever an icon, like the Tower Bridge in London or the Eiffel Tower in Paris, or the buildings in Dubai or Shanghai, or all these places. So these are the iconic spots. So this is the New York. They replicated New York here. Yeah. So and then this is crazy. I mean, this Las Vegas is crazy. Like Macau in China is also crazy. Yeah, they have all these kind of buildings that they replicated New York. Yeah, this is the Statue of Liberty. They have exactly replicated the statue. They have replicated the New York in this New York casino. There is a roller coaster also going there. Guys, this other side is the MGM. MGM is recognizable, instantly recognizable by the golden lion. The golden lion is there. So MGM's golden lion. Yeah. This is the MGM's golden lion. And then yeah, this is the New York Statue of Liberty, and then the rest of the New York. And then that side is what is it called? The another resort, which is like the castle, right? I'm not giving the name, but yeah, this is the. This is the New York, and you see the Statue of Liberty. Yes. This is the Statue of Liberty, but the Statue of Liberty that is there in Las Vegas, not in New York. So in Las Vegas, you have all the. This is called the New York Casino Resort. It's a huge casino resorts. Like they're all spectacular casino resorts, like the Bellagio, New York. Then you have the Venetian. Then you have the Paris with the Eiffel Tower, the Venetian with the Campanile in Venice, and the Eiffel Tower is about half the size. So everything, all the crazy things and the magnificent and the amazing things that are in Las Vegas. So that you get to see the spectacular buildings. I mean, out of the mind. The shows are out of the mind. Like the Cirque du Soleil shows and so on. And this is called the Strip or the Las Vegas Boulevard or the Strip. And you have all these magnificent buildings here. This is the MGM Grand and the Grand Golden Lion of MGM. Lion has a significance in many cultures across the world, in East Asia, in India, China, and all these places. Lion in Buddhism and Hinduism and it plays a great significance. And lion everywhere. Venice is the golden lion, that's the symbol of Venice, right? Saint Mark's and the symbol of Venice. So lion is very significant, because lion is regarded as the king of forest, and when a lion roars, everybody listens. And lion is really very important, and the MGM lion, we all recognize it, right? With the golden. We used to see these MGM films, many old classic films from MGM, it's forever. All these are iconic brands. Then of course we have the New York East Side. New York replicated, and here are again the crazy, some women, you can take pictures with them, I believe. Everything is damn crazy, this Las Vegas and Macau are these crazy buildings, and they are there's only one Las Vegas, one Macau, and one Venice on this planet. And Las Vegas is surely a wonder of the world, really. It's spectacular. I mean, there's no way. Mind-blowing. I mean, Macau also, you have the Venetian, the Parisian, the London, and all the spectacular casinos, casino resorts basically. They're not just casinos, but resorts for families, and of course, here you see the New York. This is the New York Casino Resort in Las Vegas. Las Vegas has this New York. It has a Venice with the Venice Campanile in Venice replicated. Then you have the Paris with a half-size replica of Eiffel Tower, half-size because of the airport nearby. And then all these amazing buildings, right? The magnificent, mind-blowing buildings, and the shows are mind-blowing from Cirque du Soleil and others. So it's like a real wonderland of the world. And then this side we have the MGM. And it has a grand MGM theater that shows, the green thing, the MGM, and the grand MGM that shows the spectacular Cirque du Soleil shows like Oka and others. I believe New Yorker shows the Mysteria. Mysteria is a combination of many Cirque du Soleil shows. So everything here is out of the world, mind blowing. You have limousines, and you have crazy things, and some things like some of the shops that you find only in Las Vegas. For example, I saw a cigar shop. I saw a Cirque du Soleil shop, or souvenir shop. First time in my life I'm seeing that. Then I saw a Mont Blanc shop, and all the luxury shops, usual luxury suspects like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, all these they have their own shops, etc. Where some things costing in the Bulgari is famous for the snakes, the ornaments with the snakes, and so all these new kind of the spectacular shops that you can only find in places like this, like here and in Macau in China, which is almost a replica of Las Vegas, then in Dubai and this London, New York, all these richest places in the world. So it's really spectacular when you just have a tour of New York with the iconic New York buildings. The Manhattan skyline sort of represented. Then you have a roller coaster, and then that's the Statue of Liberty there. And then this is the MGM with the the MGM lion. We all recognize the MGM lion. We all have seen many classical movies in which the lion roars, right? So this spectacular Las Vegas. This is below side of the New York Casino Resort, and we are seeing the Brooklyn Bridge kind of setup. Yeah, they try to. What happens in these is they try to, replicate the places. They get the important salient features of that place. For example, the Paris, they will Palace de la Concorde, or the of course the Eiffel Tower is by default, and many elements like the Parisian caves, and they try to recreate that place really. I mean, that's. Yeah, this is the entrance to the New York, so it's going to be spectacular again, yeah, with the Staten Island room, Liberty Loft. They try to create the New York vibe inside here. It's really spectacular. It's a Broadway vibe, yeah, they got in the Broadway vibe totally. Manhattan and yeah. Yeah, these staircases, yeah, they got the whole Manhattan vibe in here. This is a Mad Apple playing at the Cirque du Soleil. The Cirque du Soleil shows are like amazing. I mean, you can't. They're out of the world, mind blowing. Got this, yeah. So basically, they just try to create the New York vibe, like they did it in the Venetian. They do create the Venetian vibes. Inside there are gondolas as well. The gondoliers, original gondoliers singing the gondola songs, right? There are many famous gondola songs like "O Mio Sole" and many of them. Yeah, I can even sing a few of them. So this is like really, yeah. Welcome to the park, Central Park. And then yeah, the Cirque du Soleil Mad Apple show, and then Mad Apple box office. Yeah, just a typical New York vibe, yeah. With these staircases, yeah, this whole New York, yeah, everything is, New York is just replicated. New York elevators. They even have the, yeah, that's what happens. Even the elevators are replicated, like in Macau, in the Parisian, the Paris kind of elevators. They replicate. I mean, they're super good at it. They just New York Tower. And so this is New York. Broadway souvenirs and whole New York vibe basically. Yeah. And these are the huge casino slots. Yeah, they are in hundreds of thousands of casino slot machines. For now. Cucina Italiana, the Italian cuisine. New York elevator. Yeah, the whole New York vibe it's just created a casino, and yeah, casino is in between, and then you see the yeah, these are the like what do you call the casino desks or at the New York, yeah, cashier. This is the New York Casino Resort Hotel, and from the other side, and then we see the roller coaster. I had just been there inside, and it represents the vibes of New York, the kind of the bodegas and all those stuff in Manhattan, New York. Of course, outside speaks it very clearly with the Chrysler Building and all these other buildings forming the part of the Manhattan skyline. And the Statue of Liberty is on this side. Statue of Liberty, and then we see with the Statue of the Liberty, the whole New York from this side. And yeah, on the other side of the road, this road is called the Los Boulevard or road, or and then you have the MGM. We recognize MGM with the grand, the big lion. Where is the lion? Yeah, lion is just here. Yeah, the big lion. And then yeah, the MGM is here, and this time is the Mandalay Bay and the Luxor. We have almost reached kind of the end of the strip. And this is the Excalibur Resort, and yeah, there is a small tram also here, and this is Excalibur Resort, and then we are seeing the kind of the New York again. So this is like a full circle. New York here representing New York along with the Statue of Liberty, and yeah, the Statue of Liberty is visible more clearly now. Statue of Liberty, New York, and then MGM with the lion, with the golden lion, the Excalibur, Mandalay Bay and Luxor. And yeah, we find this spectacular Las Vegas.
Yeah.
This is a New York resort in Las Vegas, and we see the New York skyline and the Statue of Liberty. On this side is the MGM. The roller coaster just passed by us, and yeah, the MGM we recognize it with the golden lion. That's a golden lion. On this side we see the the Mandalay Bay at the Luxor Resort, and then this is the Excalibur. Excalibur is showing you the big buildings, the amazing buildings, and the Las Vegas kind of style buildings, and then Excalibur, then is the Mandalay Bay and Luxor. We are almost towards the end, the southern end of the strip. This is the New York Casino Resort in Las Vegas, and we find the New York Manhattan style buildings, and then there is a roller coaster as well in which people are going, and the station is actually inside the New York. I went inside. It's like the New York vibe, the classical New York vibe, yeah. Bodegas and all this stuff. And then of course here you see the Statue of Liberty, and yeah, the iconic New York, iconic worldwide icon, right? Like Statue of Liberty, or the Tower Bridge in London, or the Eiffel Tower in Paris. And then here you see 3 resorts which are like one is called Excalibur on this side. Excalibur is like the fancy castle, and then the big building and the fancy castle this side, and then yeah, the big building, fancy castle in the between. And then you see there is a small tram to that goes to the Mandalay Bay, which is almost the end of the strip, and then it comes back to Luxor. Luxor is a pyramid, the Egyptian themed pyramid. In Las Vegas you have different themes, like Parisian for Paris with the Eiffel Tower, with the Arc de Triomphe, and with the Opera Garnier, Venetian with the Venetian with the gondolas and everything, the Venice, and then then there is a Bellagio with the Lake Como, and then there is what is it called? Caesar's Palace with the Rome theme, amphitheater, the Roman sculptures and everything. And this is New York. So this is like spectacular. Everything in Las Vegas is exotic, spectacular. Yeah, you find the limousines, you find the shops that sell cigars for thousands of rupees, thousands of dollars one cigar. And then the Mont Blanc pen is like the lady on the shop was saying 1.5 million. People can buy many houses with that kind of money. So that everything is like so exotic, exotic and marvelous and magnificent, Las Vegas.